up? It's Matt in Japan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you something very special from Transformers Legacy. This is A Hero is Born. Now this is a 2-pack including Alpha Trion and Orion Pax. And taking a look at that cover art, that is just amazing. Basically it looks like it's taken right from the episode War Dawn where the Decepticons attack the energy supply center and Orion Pax gets wounded and Orion Pax, trying to get my story straight here. Orion Pax gets wounded and Alpha Trion takes him under his wing and reformats him as Optimus Prime. So getting a look at that artwork, just amazing, just wow, it's very cool. See Orion Pax there getting fixed up by Alpha Trion, just a really nice piece of artwork there, very striking. You have Taka Atomi, Generations logo, Transformers down the side, Transformers Legacy there, 8-and-up, Hasbro, A Hero is Born. Now on the side, you get a very close-up image of Alpha Trion, looking very cool. A very nice depiction of Alpha Trion there. On the other side, you get the picture of the wounded Orion Pax. So very cool piece of artwork there, again, Orion Pax. On the top, it's just a huge Transformers Legacy logo there. And the artwork sort of extends on the top there, and on the bottom you have a little bit of product information, but again all the images extend to the top and the bottom. Now on the back is where we see our product shots. A Hero is Born. There is Alpha Trion in his robot mode. He converts in 21 steps to his space vehicle mode. And there is Orion Pax. He converts in 22 steps to his alt mode there, and it does include Vector Sigma with the key there. So very, very cool. Transformers more than meets the eye. So without further ado, let's get this 2-pack, A Hero is Born, opened up, see what it's all about.
I am Vector Sigma. Before Cybertron was, I was.
All right, so A Hero is Born 2-pack out of the box, and on the left we have the almighty Alpha Trion, and on the right we have the yet to be converted Orion Pax. Before we take a look at their details, let's take a look at the accessories this set comes with. First and foremost, front and center is the gold disco ball known as Vector Sigma. Let's just take it off the stand and give you some detail here of what that looks like up close. Basically just a hollow ball of plastic with some nice gold paint and some nice molded detail on the outside. You can see where the stand plugs in at the bottom, and the top is for the key. And just taking a look at the stand here, you get some very nice molded detail. Vector Sigma, get back here. Rolling away here. You get some, stop. Okay, you get some nice molded detail on the base of the stand. Very, very cool, very sort of supercomputer looking. And not much else, just a clear plastic stand. And that, like I said, just plugs in the bottom, like so. And speaking of supercomputers, every supercomputer needs a key. And it does come with a key. This is very, very small. Let's see if we can get in on the details. It is done in a plastic with some gold paint over the top. A little bit of molded details. Very, very cool. So that is how the key looks. And the key can just plug in. It doesn't do anything. But yeah, it just kind of plugs in there. And I would recommend don't push it too far in. You can push it in about that far, but it does kind of get hard to come out. So it's very cool. It's a very nice accessory for the set. So that is how Vector Sigma looks. So we'll just leave that there with the key intact. Now, let's see, Alpha Trion, not Scourge. Alpha Trion does come with a blaster here, which is the exact same as Scourge's. So we'll just bring in on the top Alpha Trion, and on the bottom we have the same blaster that we saw with Scourge. So they are the same exact blaster. And also, Orion Pax does come with the same blaster that we saw with the movie Studio Series Cup figure, which is done in a red plastic. And again, bringing in Cup's blaster here, it is the, whoa, as I drop the gun, it is the exact same gun, just done in a different color. So the accessories are the same. And one thing I kind of don't understand is, you know, we get this little thing that, you know, the little snack dispenser here from the Cup figure. I'm not sure why this comes in with the Orion Pax, you know, tie-in, but anyways, it's, you know, it's just basically a repaint of that figure. So you get the exact same accessories. I really don't think this piece was necessary, and I kind of wish, I don't know, whatever. I'm not gonna have him use it, so it's not a big deal. So anyways, let's pause and let's get into the details of Alpha Trion and Orion Pax. Okay, first we're gonna take a look at Orion Pax, and this is basically just a repaint and retool of the before mentioned Cup figure from the Transformers Studio Series, the movie. And let's get in on the details. First and foremost, that head sculpt is very, very nice. I think they did a bang up job on the head sculpt. It's very Orion Pax, very true to that that scene in the animation. Very, very nice. Some really nice molded detail on the helmet there. You get that sort of dual crested thing on the top. You get some very nice sort of gray, very matte finish gray paint on the face, and some nice powder blue eyes. So I think they did a real bang up job on that head sculpt. Very, very nice. And going down the figure, you do get some nice paint on the chest here. You get some very, very pale blue paint with some yellow and some white paint on the chest. And going down, this waist piece is also painted there. And the legs look to be painted as well. And I think the shins, this part here, this really nice, has a nice shape to it and everything. And I really like the blue that they use for this sort of little bit of sort of violet blue. Not sure if it's showing up on camera, but it's not just straight up blue. It's got a little bit of tiny red in it. And it looks like the feet are also have some paint on the edge there. Some nice silver detail on the edge of the toes there. So very, very nice. The arms as well have a little bit of detail there, not a whole lot. The fists looks like they're painted a dark blue. And that is about it for the front of the figure. On the back, that is how he looks. Pretty much the same. If you guys have the cup figure, you kind of know what to expect. Bringing in the cup figure here, you can just basically take a look at what they, kind of redid. Obviously, the head is different. The whole chest area is different. The arms look to be exactly the same. And the waist piece is the same. Everything from, the waist to the upper thighs. And then, obviously, the legs are redone. And I think Orion Pax probably pulls it off a little bit better. But anyways, and also this figure is just like the cup figure too. All the limbs can come off like so. They can just come off like that. You had to kind of have that for the that scene in the movie where Cup gets eaten up, or not eaten, but he gets beat to hell by that giant squid or whatever. So yeah, all the pieces can come off just like Cup, and actually they're pretty tight, so they can come off like that. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, but actually I think it actually makes sense for this set because if Orion Pax got wounded, you can have Alpha Trion kind of like fix him up and stuff. So it actually does make sense. So just a quick comparison between between Cup and Orion Pax. So there they are side by side. Okay, so here you have Orion Pax all transformed into his very futuristic looking alt mode. So basically the same as Cup. Just basically the front of the vehicle mode is different. So I'll bring in Cup there for a quick comparison. That is how they look, and that is how they compare with one another. And you can also store the gun on the side here if you want. There's a little tab on the side there, and it just plugs in right there. So you can have weapon storage as well. Again, I'm not even going to bother with the snack dispenser because I think it's very silly. But anyways, a quick comparison between Cup and Orion Pax. And let's pause and we'll look at Alpha Trion. Okay, so here we have Alpha Trion, and like I said, he's definitely the star of this set. He is a remold of the Scourge figure, but I will bring that figure in just a sec. But this guy, wow, they really did a bang up job with this, especially the robot mode. Not so much the spaceship mode, but I think the robot mode, especially the head sculpt. Speaking of, let's get up close and personal with this guy. That is just an amazing head sculpt. Not only the sculpt itself, but just the colors. You get that really nice lavender blue on the top there. You get sort of an off-white, sort of light gray for the around the eyes. You get the blue painted eyes. His face is a little bit gray, and then the goatee is actually a little bit different color too. But just a bang-up job on that head sculpt. Very, very cool. Very, very Alpha Trion. And again, you got the crest coming up there. So I think they did an amazing job on that. And going down the figure, again, just the color combination, it works so well. And they really did a good job. And you get the really nice big Autobot logo on his abdomen there. I mean, for the most part, it is the Scourge mold, but just giving you a quick tour of all the details here. Now they did go with both open hands, which we saw with the Scourge and the Sweeps mold. It was either one or the other. But on the Alpha Trion, they went with the open hands, so I'm glad they did. I'm not sure why they did that with the previous figures. Anyways, and I love these pieces on the sides that act as sort of like almost like a cape or like kind of wings. I just think it's really, really striking, and that's how he looks from the back. But anyways, bringing in Scourge, you can definitely see what they've done differently. Try and get both of these in camera here. So obviously the head sculpt is different, and the collar, actually they totally remolded that chest piece. Sorry, just putting Scourge down there. They totally remolded this part too to make that sort of collar, that high collar, which I think is just really nice. They really did a good job with that. So that is different. You know, the abdomen is you know, has the Autobot logo there, but other than that, it is basically actually I'm sorry, the legs are totally different too. The upper thighs have been molded differently, and let's see, I think for everything from the knee down looks the same, but yeah, I didn't even notice the thighs there. The thighs are different, and the hands, the arms look to be the same, and just the shoulder pieces where we saw on Scourge, sort of the rounded parts there, they have resculpted to these little sort of spikes on the shoulders of Alpha Trion. So very, very nice. I think a very, very a good, smart use of the Scourge mold. So again, just giving you a comparison side by side. This guy still has a little bit of trouble kind of standing up. My Alpha Trion's kind of leaning over there. Anyways, that's a quick comparison of Scourge on the left and Alpha Trion on the right. All right, here's Alpha Trion all transformed into his really cool spaceship mode. And again, I think this is a very smart choice for an obvious retool, repaint of the Scourge mold. It's very fitting for this figure, and the spaceship mold looks really, really nice. Now you can definitely tell some differences on the spaceship mold. This whole top part has been changed, and they actually molded in a little cockpit here, which is very cool. Get some nice detail there with some kind of off-white paint, and it just makes this, you know, just makes it a little bit different than the Scourge mold. But I just love in this color scheme, that sort of maroon plastic against the dark purple and this sort of off-white, sort of light gray, just really, really works. So that is how Alpha Trion looks, and that's how he looks from the bottom. You know, pretty much if you have the Scourge mold, you know what's going on. So anyways, taking a look at a quick comparison between the two, you can obviously see the top part is different. He doesn't have, you know, the cockpit like we do on Alpha Trion. There's no Decepticon symbol for obvious reasons. But anyways, a quick vehicle comparison between Alpha Trion and Scourge. So I'll pause once more and we'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so some final thoughts for Transformers Legacy A Hero is Born 2-pack with Alpha Trion and Orion Pax and Vector Sigma there. I think this is a great set. It's a very smart use of the Cup and Scourge molds, and I think they both fit each character very well. Tons of accessories, you know, the fact you get the Vector Sigma and the stand and the key. The weapons, the accessories, you know, are not great. It's probably my least favorite part about this set. But anyways, I don't really think there's a lot of weapon use in this sort of slice of Transformers history here. Anyways, this is a great set. Definitely pick it up. I'm very happy I did, and I think it's a very, very nice retool and repaint of those figures. So anyways, this has been the Transformers Legacy review for A Hero is Born. This has been Matt in Japan. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.